Hello everybody, my name's Morissa and I am going to do a lovely yoga nidra for you today, and we're going to do some calm breath work first and some pranayama, which is prana literally means your life force, and it's controlling the life energy, the life force if you will. It's not just the breath. People often think it's just the breath, but it's to do with that powerful energy that we all have inside ourselves. And I think in these times of isolation, it's really important to take time for ourselves and to just take a moment out of our days where we literally just try to push all those disturbing thoughts to one side and just to really focus the mind, and push any fear aside, because it is troubling times. So with that in mind, we are going to start today's meditation. Now, it's important, traditionally in meditation, we find our natural seat. So that would mean sitting with your knees lower than your hips. So you can see here I'm sat in easy pose. Some of us might find it easier and more comfortable to put a block under our hips so that we can sit up a bit and drop the knees lower. Once again, you can see what that's like. But most important, we should be comfortable. Now, you might want to sit leaning against a wall, and you might want to lay down if you're new to this, especially for the yoga nidra part once we finish the breath work. Now, the idea of sitting in this position is we put our pelvis, we tilt it slightly, tip it forward, tilting it forward. We're putting our spine in neutral, okay, taking a nice S bend up the spine, its natural curve, and that will help with our posture, our alignment. It will help to keep us comfortable. It also helps with the pushing up of positive prana, that positive life force. So you've got a lovely S curve to your spine, the chin is ever so slightly tucked, and the crown of your head is reaching up to the sky or the ceiling above. Now, once you're sitting comfortably, and remember you can change your position if you need to, but try not to fidget too much. So we are going to start today. I have a reading from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verses 26 and 27. Wherever the mind wanders restless and diffuse in its search for satisfaction without, lead it within. Train it to rest in the self. Abiding joy comes to those who still the mind, freeing themselves from the taint of self-will with the consciousness unified. They become one with Brahman. Now, for me, I think it's an important quote for today. It's just about finding that peace, that space within us, and it's about knowing that there are lots of things going on in the world, but about not being affected by them. So it's the fifth limb of yoga in Ashtanga Yoga. We have 8 limbs of yoga, and the fifth limb is pratyahara, which is sense withdrawal. So for instance, if I can hear sounds in the distance, it's okay that I hear them, but they're not going to affect me. So we need to really turn that idea of sense withdrawal on, so that we can focus inward and really find that peace within ourselves. So rest your hands on the tops of your knees with the palms facing up, and we're just going to start with some samaviti practice, and that is equal breath, samavriti. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to bring awareness to the breath at the tip of the nose. I'm going to have a lovely sky view while we do this. So your eyes are closed, and with the awareness at the tip of the nose, just shut off any thoughts. Now, without being focused on any one thing, start to draw those senses inwards. Really focus your attention on that one point. Just notice the breath as it flows in, nice and cool, and as it flows out again, warmed by your body. If at any point throughout this meditation or through the pranayama, the breath control, you find your mind wandering and worrying thoughts come back in, just remember, bring that focus back. Just bring the awareness to the breath at the tip of the nose. focus all your energy there, and you'll find you can clear the mind again. So nice, easy, natural breath. In and out. And we start now by taking a count. So I want you to count how long the inhalation is and match that to the exhalation. So if you're breathing into a count of 3, you'll breathe out to a count of 3, but your number may be different. It might be 2, it might be 4, it doesn't matter. Just keep it equal. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Carry on at your pace. Let's see now if you can add a beat to that count. So if your count was 3, you will now add it to 4 for both the inhale and the exhale. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Carry on. Now maybe you've noticed a little pause between the inhale and the exhale. So just bring your awareness to that pause. Keep the count going. So the inhale, if it's at 4, leave it at 4. Then you notice a little pause, and then the exhale will be 4. You might still only be at 3, you might be at 6. So just notice that little pause there as we start to enter into the next stage of our pranayama practice, Asama Vita. And now, as soon as you can, bring that retention, that holding of breath between the inhale and the exhale into the count. So if your count is 4, you would breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. And so on. Carry on. just going to go into the final stage that we're going to attempt today, which is to lengthen the exhalation. So we're aiming to make the exhalation twice as long as the inhalation, but don't force the breath at any point. It should be natural. So if it doesn't come naturally, just work towards it. That will be your goal. So if your count is at 4 currently, it'll be breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out up to a count of 8. But for now, take your time. It may take you a few rounds to get to that count. You may not get to it today. That's fine. Just work on lengthening the exhale longer than the inhale and the hold. Okay, everybody, we're going to let that practice go there. So just let the breathing fall back into a natural pattern. And if you wish to change position, change it now. It will probably be very nice if you wish to lie down. You can do so, but by all means, please stay seated. We're going to enter in to our yoga nidra. It's our lovely yoga story. So once you've found your comfortable position again, take a deep breath in and gently close your eyes. Bring yourself to visualize the following scenes as you continue to breathe in slowly and calmly. See yourself relaxing by a beautiful, calm lake. Feel the breeze softly blowing over the lake and over your face. You see the thousands of tiny ripples the breeze creates on the surface of the lake. Everything around you here is so calm, so pleasant, that you have a feeling, a sense of complete peace and joy that washes over your entire mind and your body. Breathe in deeply now. Allow that peacefulness to fill you from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes to your fingertips. Notice the bird song in the trees, that simple song of happiness. Take the time now to release any worries, any upsetting or disturbing thoughts, any sadness that you may be feeling. Let those feelings float up, out, and away. Let them float far away. Whatever has been bothering you, upsetting you, distressing you, it's time now to let that go. Know that you are really in control of your mind and your body. You can choose whether you allow these negative emotions, thoughts and feelings to leave. In doing so, will free up space in your heart and mind for all the positive thoughts, feelings, emotions, ideas to come in. Life is about creating what you want and choosing good thoughts and emotions that make you feel good. When you focus on the positive, even more positive emotions will come your way. Releasing negative thoughts serves like an umbrella on a rainy day. So of course the rain is there, but it doesn't have to affect you. Inside your head, see yourself pictured in a storm. You open your umbrella of positivity and just see how you are protected from all that is going on outside. You are completely safe and dry. The rain does not have to affect you. It truly is your choice how you react to whatever comes your way. Most importantly, know that you have all the tools within. You just have to choose to use them. You can see your life from a happy perspective. All worry, disturbing thoughts or sadness are choices of thoughts you think, and you can simply say no to them. Realize everything that has been stressful to you so that you can make peace with yourself. Take a moment now to make peace with the incredible person that you truly are. Nurture yourself with your loving thoughts. Release negative ideas or images about yourself. You have a choice in what you believe. Your mind is your greatest asset and your best tool. Take in a deep breath. Allow good feelings to fill up your heart and mind. With each breath you breathe in now, breathe in positivity and love. Direct that positivity and love to your heart and feel it expand with joy. Notice that peacefulness and calm are all around you. Open your eyes when you are ready. And just take a nice big stretch. If you're seated, reach your arms up and down. And if you're lying down, take a full stretch overhead with the fingertips, toes in the opposite direction. If you're lying down, squeeze your knees into your chest, rock your spine. And if you are seated, give yourself a great big hug. Everyone bring themselves to a seated position. I wish you peace, love, kindness. Om Shanti. Namaste.